on this morning. Christine, are we good to record? Awesome. We're going to throw this up on YouTube, and any new hires are going to force to watch it. So, sorry guys. So I'm really excited to do this. I think that coming back from the Magento conference in Las Vegas, I had a number of different ideas and things. And has anybody heard of the Four Seasons Hotel? Yeah. So they started out as a rinky-dink, like 4 hotels property in Canada. And then they really focused on quality, they focused on a bunch of things, and now they're this powerhouse organization that they are today. Their motto is people, product, and profit, in that order. So they really focus on their people, on training, on getting everybody on the same page and talking about everything. They focus really on their product and what it is. It's not that they make beds any better than anybody else out there. It's just they pay attention to the really tiny details and do it really well every single day. So my agenda today is just to get everybody on the same page with what we're doing and who we are as a company and our background and all the rest. It used to be that when we hired somebody new, my tradition was I dragged them along to one of my presentations. And I've talked before, Jesse can attest to that. John is excused because he's out of the country, but he's now graduated where he's able to give some of these. But I've presented for countless MBA classes and undergrad classes at DU and CU and CSU and the RMDMA and Boulder Marketing Group and lots of online webinars and stuff like that. But what had occurred to me is we have a lot of people here who are doing really tactical, hands-on stuff, and we haven't stepped back and looked at the whole picture of why we do the kinds of things that we do, who we are as a company, and what we stand for. So I wanted to go through this, and hopefully this will be a helpful thing where at the end you'll be like, oh, I get it. I understand why we're doing that and why Jeff is so OCD about this particular thing or not. So anyway, that's what my agenda is today. So my 3 goals, and we're going to talk a lot about permission marketing. Has anybody read the book by Seth Godin, Permission Marketing? Bueller? So I will save you the $40 and we'll sum it up. But my 3 goals today are to convert you from non-believers into permission marketing zealots, to help you convert prospects into paying customers, and make the world a better place for consumers, because we are in Boulder. And we need to do that. So our approach, and when we talk to customers, when we talk at areas, this is what we talk about and how we go about it. So what we say is, our approach is we blend consumer psychology with web marketing and business strategy, and where we really focus is where we can add the most amount of value is where our needs intersect with the client, and then focus on the end user experience. And then overlying that is making the world a better place. And one of the ways in which we can make the world a slightly better place for some people is to save people time. Everybody here, we put our timesheets in and we bill by the hour, and our time is really valuable. I don't know if there's anybody here who hasn't wished for another 8 hours in a day some days just to get things done and clean out your inbox and stuff like that. And I know that Ben and Alan have done great jobs of decreasing page load times, in some cases from like 8 or 10 seconds down to 1 second. Well, that doesn't really make a huge difference for one individual, but if you add that up, 30 seconds of saved time across 20,000 people, you're creating a lot of time and new things in their lives, and time that they can spend doing other things like playing Angry Birds and stuff like that. So what we talk about is we do 3 basic things. We help people acquire, retain, and interact with people. Acquire, so get new customers through search engine optimization, search engine marketing like cost per click, Google AdWords, our personalized URL and direct mail stuff, although we do a lot less of that these days. Trade show marketing, we've done quite a bit of that. Viral and microsites, we're doing a lot of those for Citrix. Retain, so once you get a customer, in a lot of cases it's really expensive for like discount decorating to get a new customer. They spend about $20, $25 on a customer acquisition cost. So once you get them, you want them to come back. You want to interact with them again. So email marketing is probably the primary way of doing that, some direct mail, and social media. And then finally on the interactive side, designing websites, content management, e-commerce, our appointment scheduling system, things that are interactive and fun. So that's how we tend to explain things to a lot of people. And they get that because it's 3 things, and most people can keep 3 things in their head. So partial client list. We also show this to a lot of people because one of the things that happens is, if Matt here is saying, oh, well, who are these guys? Are they going to be okay for my Society of Clinical Psychology website? Well, I don't know. And then they look at our client list, and we've worked with 3M and BP and Shell and Genentech and Hitachi and Xcel Energy and many, many more, and BP Solar and Citibank. And they're like, oh, well, if it's good enough for those guys, then yeah, it's probably fine for us. So I just want to go through a couple of things that some people probably haven't seen, because some of it we haven't done in a while. This is something we did for level 3. We did a lot of cost per click marketing and landing pages and search engine optimization for them. We did in the past email campaigns for BP Solar. We've done work for a sustainable place in Mexico called Loreto Bay with direct mail campaigns and PURLs and landing pages that automatically fill in. We've done trade show marketing for Shell Global Solutions, which they basically put a Formula One Ferrari race car on the trade show of the trade show. And our strategy was to get a lot of people to come in, participate, and follow up with them in a sequence set of communications. We've come up with ROI analyses that say, okay, well, you spent you got 59 new leads, 5 closed sales, total sales revenue, and basically for every $1 you spent, you got $30 back. And that's a really easy report card to give to people. Retention email, this is an Adventure Rabbi one. Postcards, we've done work for Greenpeace in the past. Probably nobody here remembers that, but that was kind of a fun campaign. RMO, WindSource for Xcel Energy. We did all the early email marketing for the Howard Dean for America campaign, which was really phenomenal. And I don't have it here, but when we do another workshop on email marketing, I can take you through how we helped them transform the way in which they basically marketed through email. And I mean, it was a fun case study. Other brochures, web design stuff, Up With People we've worked with, Backcountry Access, Soren Group for medical websites, and 3M. We redid their entire sustainability section of the 3M website, which is a really big company and builds trust and confidence. Now, we haven't done any work for them in a while, but it's still fine. Xcel Energy, some of you guys have worked on that. This is near and dear to Gillian's heart, e-neonatal review and all of the Johns Hopkins stuff that you might not see, but we do continuing medical education newsletters for people. We've done work in the past for OxyClean before they were bought by Arm & Hammer, and doing email campaigns and ways to sign up and get free coupons and other kinds of things. We did work in the past for Horizon Organic, the City of Denver, the Broadmoor Hotel, and many, many others. GEMI, which is the Global Environmental Management Initiative, which is made up of 3M, Anheuser-Busch, ConAgra, Eli Lilly, FedEx, Merck, Kraft, and all the rest. We built a whole sustainable development software planning tool for them to basically give away for free, so that people, when they're doing sustainability planning and making sure that their companies are sustainable, can go through a whole program and do that. And of course, we built our own project management system that keeps us well organized in a lot of cases. So anyway, that's just kind of a broad overview of some of the stuff that I wanted to throw in that most of you probably haven't seen and been exposed to. Was that new were those new for a lot of people? Yep. Okay, cool. And if anything doesn't make sense, just raise your hand or jump in, and let's make this fairly interactive as well. So I want to go through a few facts about how many people are using the web. 74% of the US population. In 2000, only 44% of the US population was online, and it's grown tremendously. This is from April 2009. 152 million US internet users watched 16.8 billion videos. The amount of people who watch videos on YouTube on a daily basis is more than all of the big 4 networks, the broadcast networks, combined times 2 or times 3. And it's not that people are watching half-hour episodes, it's all the little stuff that we're watching every single day, here. But it's a huge thing. So every 60 seconds, there are 694,000 Google search queries. There are 168 million emails sent worldwide. 13,000 iPhone apps are downloaded. 320 new Twitter accounts are somehow created for some strange reason. People send 98,000 tweets every 60 seconds. 70 new domains are registered every 60 seconds. 695,000 Facebook status updates. 12,000 new Craigslist updates. And every 60 seconds, and we're going to be guilty of this as well, 60 plus new videos are added to YouTube for a total of every 60 seconds, more than 25 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube. It's just crazy. So anyway, that's some of the facts as far as what's in there. Welcome, Clifton.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. Grand entrance. Anyway, I'm going to talk today about conversion, and for some people, you guys know that I also work with Jamie with the Adventure Rabbi program, and conversion there means a whole different thing, like changing your whole belief system, and we're not here to make everybody Jewish. But we are here to talk about the direct marketing aspect of conversion. A change in which a prospect becomes a paying customer. So we talk about that a lot.